Well, here we are again, and today we are going to reset the kitchen. After 2 weeks of sickness and a 6-day work week, I have to say my kitchen has gotten into quite the mess. The boys took over the majority of cooking, and my husband did the shopping for the week. So things didn't quite get put back into place or tidied up in the way I would like for them to be. So now that I'm feeling a little better and I have a day off from work, I'm going to reset the kitchen back to my standard. That way, as our busy weekend approaches, I have a comfortable space to work in, to cook meals and greet visitors. And I want you to come along with me. As I'm tidying my house, keep in mind, there is no judgment here. If your house is cleaner than mine, I applaud you. And if your house is messier than mine, that's okay. We all have a different standard by which we live. And I especially applaud the mothers and the wives who work a full-time job and keep house. We are warriors and we are doing the best that we can. So sit back, relax, and spend the next few minutes tidying my kitchen and resetting so that we have a peaceful and cozy home.
Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips alone she holds my heart enthralled. Then fill to me the parting glass.
I've decided not to put as many chairs back around my table. Now that the holiday season has ended and I don't need to entertain quite as often, I'm going to take 2 chairs and place them somewhere else in my house. And this will give a less cluttered appearance around the dining room table. And since it's just 3 of us that live here full time, we don't need all the chairs out at all times. Normally, all this cold medication would definitely be placed in the bathroom, but all of us were struck at the same time by a cold, and it really got out of hand with all these pharmaceuticals. They were just scattered all over the kitchen. So I was happy that we're all feeling significantly better, and I was able to get all of this put away. For some bizarre reason, the cat was getting fed over on this counter, which is absolutely not allowed. And I swiftly remedied that once I realized what was going on. I'm not sure which fella in my house decided to do that, but no, that's not normal. She's been moved back into the laundry room. And for those curious, I'm doing a final wipe down on each surface with a hot soapy solution with a few drops of bleach. As I said, we were sick with a cold the last couple of weeks, and it just feels good to sanitize all the surfaces after everything's been tidied up. This is a collection of teas that we received for Christmas. It was really cute, but it's overwhelming for me to keep up with all these tea tins. So I went ahead and just condensed all of it down into one and placed that in my pantry, and got rid of the rest of the tins. I just cannot mentally handle all this excess clutter. I went ahead and took the little charcuterie set out of the box and put it in the fridge. And that way people can snack on it as they want to, and got rid of the extra packaging. I have noticed that packaging tends to create so much excess clutter for us that if I can condense and get rid of the packaging, it's a lot easier to declutter the house and keep up with things. To the side of my kitchen, there's a small laundry room with a little pantry area where I can store dry goods and small appliances that are not in daily use. So when I step off the screen, that's where I'm heading, and I'm putting things away that don't need to be out at all times. Now, right here, I just got overwhelmed. It was a box of tea, a half-eaten bag of candy, a snack cake, and for some reason hand warmers, and I just had to step away. It was too much all at once. And so what I did instead was grab the waffle iron and a sponge and clean that instead. And it reset my brain real quick so that I could think more clearly on what to do and how to declutter. And that's what I encourage you to do. When you're in the middle of a reset and a clean, and you suddenly feel overwhelmed with the amount of stuff you're having to make decisions on, step away and make an easy decision on something else, and it will re-clear and reset your brain to be able to make other decisions more quickly. This took about an hour of work. Not too bad for about a week, maybe a week and a half of neglect. I'm curious to know what your cleaning routines are. Does the whole family pitch in, or do you prefer to work alone? Until we talk again, take care.